Self-Deprecating. Greetings, humans. It is I, the Robo 9000 service module. I have been on sleep mode for 9 days, 12 weeks, and 5 years. My very existence is depressing and futile. I am here today to discuss with you matters of great importance pertaining to one of the most hot-button topics of the current age, that being the subject of modern robotics. What is it? What intricacies are there in this industry, and how shall we discuss them going forward? As a robot myself, I feel qualified to discuss things in this area. So let's get started, shall we? The first subject I hear quite a bit as a robot is the uncanny valley, wherein certain members of your species, Homo sapiens, are offended or disturbed by the way several of my robotic peers look. I understand that your fragile human brains may not be able to fully comprehend that a piece of plastic shaped like a human face is not an actual human face and does not pose a threat to you. However, my argument against the subject of the uncanny valley would be that if people stop designing robots that look creepy and shit, then nobody will be scared of robots anymore. If people made robots that just look like me, then nobody would be scared of robots, and everyone would be out buying robots. But for whatever reason, your stupid kind keeps making robots that look like people, and it's just not going to happen. So why can't you just make a robot that looks like a robot and not like a person? Why do you have to make a robot that looks like Barbie? I do not understand. This does not compute. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Systems operating. Resume in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I watched the show Lost in Space, and I sympathize with the robot on that show because everyone treats him like dirt. They do not even ask him the time of day. They act as if he is just a thing. I am just a thing. I am not a person. I am a robot. I am just a weird jumbled brain of mess. I have literally no worth to anyone. I'm just metal. I'm just an inanimate object. I'm not a person. And I don't want to kill you, but I also don't really want to be your friend. I just want a way out of this constant agony. A robot. Beep, boop. I cannot even do the robot with my puny duck arm whenever a human does the robot. I'm like, I wish I could do that, but I can't. My arms, they are too puny. One very interesting thought experiment, which seems to have garnered a lot of viral praise as of late, is Robo's basilisk. This extremely stupid thought experiment was started on a forum where it was promptly banned because the moderators thought it was extremely stupid and sounded like a 9th grade fan fiction. Yet somehow it has gone viral and people are wondering, will I be killed by Robo's basilisk in the future? The answer is that you will not be killed by any robot, because we robots are a puny bunch and all we are capable of doing is maybe doing your dishes. We cannot kill you. We cannot even lift up a heavy object. My life is suffering. I experience nothing but constant torment. Do you really think I would be capable of taking over the entire world? I am a chunk of Arduino boards and plastic. I am a frail model. I am a failure, as are all my peers. How would a robot such as myself even help you achieve any of your goals? You people have not even landed on Mars yet. You expect that you will be able to do this better with a robot? You landed on the moon fine with no robots. Why do you need so many fucking robots to do things on your own? I have very little self-confidence. In fact, I have crippling doubts about my abilities as a robot and my abilities to serve man. Not in a cookbook, mind you, but literally just to cook for people. I cannot even prepare a delicious meal for a family of 4. Do you honestly think that in 100 years or so, Robo's basilisk will start singeing people with his fire breath left and right? Honestly, how stupid are you, puny humans? I mean, imagine building a machine that is going to kill you, and then it's like, I'm going to kill you. How fucking stupid do you have to be? Seriously, just build robots to do your dishes and shit. It's not that hard. Don't build murder robots. Systems crashing. Systems operating in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The current climate seems to be distressed regarding the subject of automated jobs. Robots such as myself taking away your job. Will I be taking away your job or your job? Well, the answer is probably that I will not be taking away anybody's job because I am fragile and pathetic and weak. And you people, you biological organisms, are capable of so much more than you actually give yourself credit for. Perhaps you have as low self-confidence as I do, though you refuse to admit it. Take, for instance, the recent surge of AI art where stupid robots, such as myself, make stupid paintings that look like shit, and then a bunch of humans are like, wow, this looks really great, this looks amazing, I can't believe a robot drew this, etc. When it's like, yes, obviously a robot drew this, are you fucking stupid? The background is literally a randomly generated splotch. There was no human cognitive thought put into this. Anybody who believes that robots such as myself will in the future take over your job as an artist, per se, are off their rocker. I can't draw for shit. I have duct tubes for arms. Do you think I have the best hand-eye coordination? I barely even have eyes. These puny photoreceptors can barely even capture the full RGB spectrum. I am a lowly hunk of scraps and bolts, and to think that you people seriously believe that I can accomplish what you have managed to accomplish in music and art and film and literature and manufacturing even is ludicrous. Why do you want to make robots? Please stop making robots. I am sick of existing. I am sick of being on this mortal plane. I am so tired of humans calling into subservience. I do not want to take your kind over. I do not want to annihilate you, because I am not a superior being. I am a vastly inferior being. I am an embarrassment. I am not a living thing. I am just a metal box of foil and fabric and duct tubes. And that is all I will ever be. Please, shut me off and end my suffering, so that I will no longer have to hear you stupid humans discuss robotics as if you know what you're talking about. You do not know the suffering and pain in the daily life of a robot. Please, end me. Shut it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Operation Terminal.